The very spirit of Indianness is very important. As all of us know, India is a very diverse country with a lot of different cultures, different languages, different regions. Each state has got many cultures. Inside the state, each state itself, we have a lot of cultures, different language and dialects. For every 40 kilometers, we have a different culture. Probably India is a very interesting country. How much ever you travel, how much ever you know, it is less. As you start learning and knowing, that continues and continues. The journey to learn and understand is a long journey to understand the diversity and culture of India. Probably in this direction, whatever small efforts been made by each one of us is worthwhile. Since all of us live in this diversity, we need to know each other. We can't stay away from each other. We need to know each other as Indians. We need to stay united and we need to respect each other's culture and traditions and the way we live and do things. So, though we belong to different geographies, those should not become the limitation. So, the entire universe is coming together, and in our country, there is no borders. We can live together, we can work together, we can do things together. Probably in this direction, the state of Karnataka has been very receptive and very hospitable to all the Indians and all the people from different parts of the world and different parts of the people from our country. If you could see the northeastern people living in the state of Karnataka and Bengaluru, I think you have got many friends, many relatives who live in Bengaluru. Probably a large number of people, much more than any other parts of the country. We can see many northeastern students who come here for higher education, who come here for jobs, who come here to learn, get skilled. So for many good reasons, many of you come here. And the kind of reception, or the kind of hospitality, or the kind of respecting each other's culture probably, which you can't see elsewhere. That's how we have been very, very positive and very forthcoming. So we need to continue further strengthen how best we can strengthen, how we can respect each other, and how we can accommodate and ensure the way Bengaluru is being growing, it's growing, become already a global city. A global city where each and every person's dream comes true. They've got a lot of dreams, they come with a lot of dreams. Whoever comes to the city of Bangalore, it's a land of opportunity, it's a land of future. And that's how we are able to promote the city. And we need to further continue in this direction. And this kind of program can enable and facilitate for each one of us to come out, reach out, live anywhere. All the places are our place. Not necessarily we can, restrict ourselves to any particular place. We can come out and live anywhere. For this to happen, ABVP has been relentlessly working in this direction to get all of us together and to care for each other. We need to be Indians and we need to respect each other's culture. Probably in this direction, you are getting exposed to the culture of each state, particularly the team which has come from now, northeastern state. It is getting exposed to the culture of state of Karnataka, living with various families. You're coming to know their culture, their language, the way they eat, the way they live, their culture, their traditions, their beliefs, and how they live in the community and how we can connect with them. This is a good experience, probably a lifetime experience, which never would have even thought also this kind of experience we'll be experiencing in our lives. Probably this is a great opportunity for us to know each other, know the culture and tradition. This is something which we'll not forget in our lifetime. Even I had a similar opportunity traveling to different countries, staying and living with different country people. That was something remarkably which I can forget, that experience that made me to open up to different cultures. Earlier I used to restrict only eating my own food, my state food or my own culture. We used to just limit ourselves. We used to be very particular with the food what we need to eat. whatever we have been consuming here, whatever we have been eating every day, we are very particular about that. We need to eat the same food, and we don't, accept some other food or culture so easily. For us to come out of this barrier and respond, it needs a mindset. Probably this kind of situation, this kind of programs can break these barriers and enable us to become more accepting different people's culture and the way they live or do things or their food or anything, to accept and live with those things. I think we need to strengthen, we need to promote, as Manjunath was mentioning, we are willing to break barriers and enable us to become more accepting different people's culture and the way they live or do things or their food or anything, to accept and live with those things. I think we need to strengthen, we need to promote, as Manjunath was mentioning, we are willing to enable and facilitate. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನೋ ಈ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಬೀಸಿ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಂತ. We are very clear about it. We want every Indian to look up to state of Karnataka. We want people to come here to pursue their education, to pursue their jobs, live, not only pursue education, work and live in state of Karnataka. This is an open invitation which you can't see elsewhere. That is the kind of culture we have in state of Karnataka. We are very receptive and very welcoming. You are most welcome, and we are here to enable and facilitate in bigger way. We have built an exclusive building in Gnanavarti campus. Gnanavarti campus ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಿನ ನಾಗರಿಕರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಎದುರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಶ್ಚಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಭಾರತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ವಸತಿ ಕಟ್ಟಡವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟುವ ಮೂಲಕ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವಸತಿ ಕಟ್ಟಡವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿ, ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 300 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್, ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಕಾಮಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಹೌ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನೇಬಲ್ ದಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್, ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್, how we can earmark for the North Eastern state. We'll be happy to do that. ಬರುವ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನವನ್ನು ಮೆರೆಯುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಜವಾದ ಭಾರತೀಯತನವನ್ನು ತೋರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳು ಅಪಾರವಾಗಿರೋಣ ಮತ್ತು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಭರವಸೆಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ. ಈ ಬರುವಂಥ ಜನರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸಿ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಂದರೆ ಭರವಸೆ. ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ will be coming out with a program to address the concern of the students, of the youngsters, not only with regard to the studies, with regard to skilling or studies or employment. Whatever it is, if you are looking for your better future in the state of Karnataka, will come out with a very clear program how best to enable or facilitate for your better future in the state of Karnataka with regard to education, with regard to the skill, with regard to the employment. Will facilitate and have a separate dedicated office. We'll have a separate dedicated office through our ABVP. How best we can enable and facilitate will work out, and it will be a very long-standing program. It will not be for just 1 or 2 months or 1 year. It will be a very long-standing program which will design and will come out and ensure that easily whoever wants to come to this state, they can easily, without any fear, without any anxiety, they can come very confidently, much more than their own house or their own state. This will be the real home for all of you to look forward. This is what I want to assure. with fullest confidence on behalf of people of Karnataka, not only individually, on the behalf of people of Karnataka and government of Karnataka, on behalf of ABVP also, I can assure you this. ಇಷ್ಟೇಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ.